Good morning, everybody out there in this beautiful world of ours. This episode of Spanish Man TV was brought to us by Shiba Inu Comics and Things. The place that they sell the most vicious CGC 9.8s that you can find on the market. Low census, high value is what we specialize in. Like this one right here, Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger #1. I guarantee you it's not that many of these at this grade in the world right now created. I believe this low census. And I haven't even checked the census. That's just me going cholo diamonds on you. Of course, this is high. This is Vader #3, Dr. Afra first appearance. It's a very this book has a lot of liquidity around like 250. This book is very liquid at $250. $250 it flies off the shelf. That's what I mean liquid. Anything above from 250 higher, then it's market. Anything below that, they grabbing it. Everybody. Metal Gear Solid 2, this is like one of those fans I will want to, because I guarantee you this is also very low census. And then the chances of you finding a high grade are very low. So it's one of those other ones. Then of course I got classics that turn into super classics. Like all these in 9.8s and the age of these comics, it's good. This is episode is brought to you by Shiba Comics and Things, where they specialize in nothing but butters. You see, everybody got the hype going on the Thunderbolt, and the speculation is like that Red Hulk is gonna be in it, and the actor, I think he just passed away. God bless his soul. You know, so they might have recorded enough scenes that that they're gonna be able to CG that. I love this book right here. So majestic. I see, that's my ADD right there, playing tricks on me. Look at that, I love that. Beta Bill Ray, the God Hunter, Galactus. Come on, can't be any more classic than that. Yeah, I was gonna point some stuff out, but I'm going through the inventory. Things are slow. The war, inflation. Very low census like this. Spider-Man Unlimited #1, this version right here. I think this is the Fox 5 cartoon version. Very low print. Very low census. We got pretty good. I'm surprised that people haven't been picking these up. I've been pushing the price higher and higher because I know these are hard to get. So, as time passes, the price of this set will go higher. Shiba Comics and Things, we keep some good stock. Look at that. Hero Reborn, Masters of Evil, nostalgia. All these different jumps, different covers. The Incredible Hulk, like this one right here. This book is under nobody's radar. People don't realize how hard, I mean hard, to get this book a 9.8, and this is a first appearance. This is a compilation of 1 through 3, the first story arc of the Red Hulk. There were not many of this printed, man. Like, there were not that many. And on top of that, it's a 9.8 and cased up. Or first appearance. Like, this book should be one of those books that once people realize, gonna become like keys, super keys. Come on, man. Think about it. It's a reprint of 1, 2, 3 back in the day, coming out as a trade. How many of those was ordered? It wasn't hot. I think 800 is a steal. Anything 500 to 800 is a steal for the next person. But see, only a few gonna be able to. Somebody's gonna buy this eventually, and it's gonna give me at least $500. But the longer you wait, I up the price. I won't be surprised if I up the price of this to 1,500 in 2 more weeks. I might give it 2 more weeks. And then if you don't realize, and I realize that the rumors are true and we are moving solidly in that direction, I will bump this book to 1,500. Just because I know that book in my collection will increase in value over time. So I will never ever lose money on this. Let's move on. So all these different jokes for all you want. But let's go to what we're really here for. We're going to give a shout out to Spinework Comics, pressing and cleaning services, client and friends. I am Michael is a nice friend of mine, and he processed some books for me, and his work is top-notch work, you know. And this type of, and that person that you could trust, and a person that will deliver on what he told you, and always straightforward. I just got a package from CGC that I was very pleased. I think he hit 21 out of 25, 9.8s, all in high grade, nice keys. So well done, Michael. I can't show the video. I don't know how to do that yet. Lack of being technically savvy. Dun, dun, dun. Well, let's go to what we really hear, Cholo Damas. Let's talk about a little bit of crypto. On what horse I'm running on. I'm talking about Bone from Shiba Swap. We're going to analyze Bone from Shiba Swap because I've been telling y'all for months already that Bone Shiba Swap is a token to be picked up. No financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But I make videos here and there, and I always give shout out to Bones. Now we are in a bear hug. We are in the bear's embrace right now. Y'all know, y'all feel it. Y'all feel that embrace right there. You feel that embrace right there? One squeeze. Two squeeze. And then we count right, three squeeze. Or it could be one squeeze, two squeeze, three squeeze. You think? That could be the case too. Or it could be one squeeze, two squeeze, three squeeze. We don't know. We don't care. We are here for the long haul. We know this tech is here forever. It's not going to take over the world. It's going to assimilate into the world. That's all this tech is going to do. So we not worry. These moments and times are the times that you could come out the other side as a warrior. Because it's not easy. But see, Bone is exhibiting a particular behavior. Remember, through all this run-up, through all this, Bone came into existence here. Here or last year. This area, this is where Bone came into existence, right here. They've been deploying Bone. Bone is in what you call it, on a seeding round, but it's really on deployment, and will be deploying all the way to, I think, 2024. Could be even earlier. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I'm going to tell you why, no financial advice, why I think Bone is the greatest investment for the next wave that's coming in crypto. All right. This is my understanding on it. I'm not trying to give nobody no advice. Let's keep on going. So Bone came into existence right here as it was given out as incentive to add liquidity and provide support to ShibaSwap. That's how you could get the Bone. So the Bone came out, boom. So it went through this, so it came out here, and then boom, through the reset of the first Lala, and then rode into the second Lala, but it was still in liquidation. You could only get it at ShibaSwap, and you could only buy it at ShibaSwap, and now you could buy it in other exchanges, but primarily Uniswap, ShibaSwap. And progressively it's been being released. A fair launch. We right now we are at, let's go to ShibaSwap. Let's see exactly where we at. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. Exactly where we sitting at. We at a liquidation event of 250. We are almost at the 250. We are at the 26. We already did the 200, so we're going to go to 200. We know we can only go to 50 right here on this number. 250. Right now we are 26. So we are almost like fully deployed. Holders gradually growing transactions. Then you have these wallets. This wallet right here, this wallet is the T-Bone wallet. It's when you stake your bones to provide support to ShibaSwap. You stake your bones. So this is that one right there. And then this is probably like other things, other liquidity pairs and all that. So basically almost all the tokens are out. Almost. So let's go back. So doing Bone entire existence. Like when I told you, it was like September, like you go a little further back than that. All this Bone protocol is not out yet. So it hasn't experienced none of this. It experienced it a couple of times doing initial launch on this slash right here. Like this slash right here experienced a little a little euphoria because it was low liquidity. It was not enough bones. Bones just being released. People selling it. La la land. You know how it goes. Price discovery. But other than that, Bone has just settled. Bone has just settled back. Like he started right here, like at 85. Boom. Went up. All this without we being out. And boom, we right here. But what's so interesting about Bone? Look at Bone low. Right here. May 18. That's when Bone went to the lowest. That's the lowest date. That's May 18. Now you go to Bitcoin. And you go May 18. You right here. Since this point, since this pivot point right here, even we are on a bear market, the Bone coin has been rising slowly with lower highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. That's what I meant to say, see? Higher highs And even see right here, even when BTC broke down, Bone did not break down past this all-time high. So Bones are the same price when BTC is 29. Now Bone is at the same price when BTC is 21. So Bone increased by $8,000 against Bitcoin in this environment. That's what that's telling me. I don't know if that's lying, or I don't know if I'm going crazy or what. Without the protocol being out yet, as it's coming towards launch, and the participant in the market are realizing, like, whoa, this could be something big right here. Even at the worst case, there are not that many sellers. Gets to a certain level and immediately gets purchased back up. Immediately. And it can't break the ultimate low of the last time. It's showing so much strength in this area right here. So what that's telling you look at that. You look at these days. And you look at these days. You see that bounce. See that pow pow back to back. And then the market again. Flush. See, when you was going up right there, we were able to go up to be able to withstand this drawdown. This drawdown right here. All Bitcoin, all this bad Bitcoin sentiments. You see how we was going. We was going on semi-good sentiment and the sentiment of what the people feel about this protocol that's about to be launched. But Bitcoin power is too powerful because the leverage that goes on right now is even affecting this right here. It's forcing certain sellers out of here. But the buyers are so strong at these prices that they believe they're historical lows. I'm not saying that it can't make it back down here. But what I'm saying is I don't think it will break this low right here. Especially Bitcoin being at 21. Because remember, Bitcoin goes up and then breaks down. That gives Bone more room to go up high. So when it does break down, it'll have the support. And I believe that by the time it does break down, it might break down to 34. 34, 33. 34, 33, somewhere in that area, and hold. Bone is looking so strong. It's ridiculous. People should buy. Bone, not no advice, okay? This is just my opinion. So we're going to look a unification right here. And then this is their block explorer. It's live. And this is Shiba Inu is a validator. This is where shibarium is going to come out of. This is the mother of shibarium right here. This node right here. This operator right here to use all of this right here in this to spawn shibarium within this system right here that is running right now. That is making sure it's working properly before shibarium gets deployed on top of this right here. Because shibarium gonna have all of this, but shibarium is gonna run on top of this through we are one of the validators through there, and using the strength of all the other validator and all of that to more decentralize. So this is the birth, the genesis place of shibarium. I'm talking crazy. So let's go right here. Don't even, we got a couple of little images that we've been putting out there. These are my creations. I copy things from the internet. I make it my own. It's all digital. Don Evo, the next evolution. Right here. These are my creations. Like this comes from all being cyber, or everything created internet. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful piece right here. And these are just important. The two-headed beast. It's another nice piece. That's a version of that piece right there. I was like, okay, let's see if we can make a version of that. Yeah. The bear, see, that's what's happening right now. The bear. The bear is chowing down right now. There's another piece that we created right here. This is a pure cyber created, one of a kind creation by Don Evo. Right here. Let's go back, man, about this bone token, man. You see this guys right here? These guys always buy these tokens right here. These guys are always buying. You see that? Now this is a whale. This is all that whale does. If you're paying attention, look at that. He stayed on a constant grind of buying. Look at this whale, yeah. He stayed buying bones every day. Every single day. What that tells you, bone is for sale right now. He's one of the holders. Why is it not going back? Holders are going up gradually. We got unification. Gonna add all these features to it. Like look at the enterprise features that they're gonna be adding to Shibarium. Shibarium gonna be able to spawn work chains, because Shibarium being a work chain could create work chains. So we're gonna be able to tailor make for all dApps being created on Shibarium. We could give them their own subnet chains that they will have all control over, other than the value once they want to stamp it into Shibarium, and then Shibarium stamps it into Fund, then Fund stamps it into E. Then you got, Beacon, you could access all this because you are node. Because you are node here. Because you are node here. All these enterprise products that got all these use case scenarios could be cloned inside of Shibarium. Clone Army. Thumbs up for the Clone Army. That's my read on how this is being developed, like the design. It's like a web. Like they're webbing it out. And everything is connected to everything, but it's pushing, but also independent. The only thing that they connected is the value, and it's just checked in tears as it coming down. You get to give all these function. Token forge. Look at that. Shibarium forge. That's what it should be called. Forge Shibarium. Forge. Token forge a unification. But instead of being unification, it's going to be a Shibarium infrastructure that allow for consortium marketplace based on tokenization and be implemented in two versions. Fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens. All these enterprise things will be options in Shibarium. This verification of open randomness, all this part of Shibarium, because Shibarium is a node in this universe right here. This is unification main net right here. And these are the validators right here. These are the validators in there. I'm so surprised that they in here. Man, people should be buying their tokens too if they believe in this world. This is like a decentralized a hedge fund. Like everything automated. Like what they're trying to design is some future super finance, ridiculous, some good stuff. I like their products and everything. They for real. See, they in here with their chain. Because they gonna release their own chain, their own dApps. All the dApps gonna be running through here. And then you got a Shiba army in there. Come on, bro. Shibarium, bone price. Let's do a crazy comparison right now. Look at bone, 250. Pay attention to that 250 right there. 250. Now, you're gonna go right here. Man. We're gonna go mag. Boom. Look at that. 39. 37. But the most important part, don't get sidetracked. Don't get bamboozled. 10 billion max. No. Which one is the better buy, you think? When it all said and done, when both of them out there going for the same client, same market share, basically doing the same thing. They have 10 billion, 8 billion circulate at 39. Boom. 250. Bone again. 250. 250. Max supply. Circulating supply to say, but it's higher than that. It could be even lower anyway because it's a lot of state. A lot is put away. A lot is working and pool, providing pool liquidity. Those bones need to, and most likely those bones will stay there because the profit margin of you taking them off. Like you pioneering right now. Anybody that provide liquidity with bone, once Shibarium comes live, and it's a pair, they minting money. They controlling a payment channel. They are participating on one of the most secure, most decentralized payment channel in history. 37, man. 39. 10 billion. 250. Who has the crazy up potential? Think about it. Just comparing those two. You don't have to compare nobody else. Comparing any possible chain out there. Bone is the cheapest and is the strongest. Is because it wasn't out. It hasn't taken place in whatever liquidation events are going on right now. That asset and the participant in that asset and the value that they're giving that asset, they don't care. They don't business what's going on. They know what's going on in here with this. And the strength is strong. Bone easy. Now we're going to go right here. We're going to see what the Shiba army is talking about. Let's see what my Shibas are saying. Let's go right here, because if they saying something, they should be saying it here. If you saying it someplace else, man, you on some other stuff. When Shiba Inu burn machine. Good evening, everybody. All right, like for me, all right. Let's see what you posted. Okay, you got that. You got that. It's nothing ordinary. Let's go to my feed. My feed will get all the super jumps that pertains to Shiba Inu, pertains to the macro and how we lie. Like he's a guru. He's a guru. He always trying to sell you on pure truth, math. You can't hate on that. This math guru selling is out of this world. Like, I love reposting these, man, because it's like, it's very insightful. These are very smart people. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. It's like they express themselves like very well that you be like, I might not agree with you, but okay, you explain that stuff very well to me, and I kind of understand where you're coming from. I disagree, or I agree. You know that by that point it don't matter. Oh, they are trying to defend the 20K level, but the man is getting weaker and weaker. It won't hold for long. And how low we go when it breaks. Ah, man. Is Bitcoin gonna break? Let me look at it, man. Like, alright. Let's look at the one day. Can that be condensed into a bottom signal on the day? On the weekly, you won't be able to say nothing, because on the weekly, you're on a chokehold. You're on a chokehold on the weekly, so on the daily, can you somehow deconstruct this zone right here? This little zone right here, and somehow find a favorable read. Many Bammers are trying to sell their dream. Can they find? All right, let's look in it. Let's condense it. Let's condense. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour tend not to lie. 1 hour tend to let you know. All right. All right, let's go to the one. You know what? Let's go to the weekly. Let's fine. See, I drew that magnet a while ago. You know that line's been sitting there. This line. No. This. Can we find opium because of this zone right here? And then this zone right here. And then this zone right there. Do we have it? We could potentially have it because of this right here. See, we could potentially go a little lower, but it could be very probable that if the longer we stay here, we could bounce up. That's my read. So if I was buying into Bitcoin, I'd be buying in now. But you can't get no drawdown. I will go half of my capital right here. See, because then even if it drops here and you catch it, see, I got some crazy lines out here. I don't know about those. I don't know. You don't know. But see, the volume is picking up. And right here, the volume. Why? Right here, you like that. You're going to come back to this. You're going to come back to here. So Bitcoin is going to make a run. Bitcoin is going to make a run to 35, 36. I think. It's going to be soon, too. And then after that, man, I don't know after that. And then retest, I don't know. I don't care. All I know is boom. The ultimate bone. Look at that. Look at that. It's like it hasn't even touched the lower point of bone. It's like it's going up. The line is going up. The closing lines are going up. The closing lines, see? The closing lines are going up. Like going higher and higher. Like the closing lines. Come on, man. Bone is super strong. Don't get left out. You could change your family life. No advice. Bone. Lord Bone. God bless you. And it's dangerous out there. Rough. This episode of Cholo Damas was brought to you by Shiba Comics and Things, where we sell nothing but butters. God bless you.